Merry Christmas new fags and nobodies, big player SwagNews here, with my lovely co-host Atomic Squid 110. What a great day this is.
SwagNews, we're at a funeral. That's a bit dark.
Just say your fucking line.
Fine. It's just we are celebrating Minicard 11's life, but mostly his death.
Here we are, live from the joint funeral of Minicard and his last bits of reputation. Which, for some reason, was scheduled on the same day as my birthday. It's quite boring, not gonna lie, but my agent said it'd be appropriate to show up for it. So here I am, trying to make it cooler by just kinda being here.
SwagNews, tone it down. A man has died.
And a reputation. That's even more important. Can we get an F in the chat?
SwagNews.
Back in the studio, finally. My ass fucking hurts from those damned wooden benches. Why would they put them so close to the ground, anyways?
I'm pretty sure that those were for kneeling.
Yeah, right. Like I'd kneel to anyone. Anyways, what's there to say? It's Christmas. A whole holiday dedicated to celebrating SwagNews.
That's really not what Christmas is about.
Shush. Anyways, to celebrate the greatest event in human history, my own birth, the network has decided to grant you, the viewers of the best channel on YouTube, a gift.
To celebrate Christmas, we've decided to give the new fags the biggest present that we had the possibility to grant.
Yes. In fact, I, SwagNews, to celebrate my birthday, acknowledge that the new fags do indeed belong to the same genus as most players, and possibly some old fags.
Yeah, aren't they lucky?
On the line to be interviewed we have local new fag Spicy Big Daddy, to comment on the event.
Yes, hello there. It's amazing to be here a second time.
So, how does it feel being finally closer to a human being?
I'm thrilled.
Thank you for being our guest. Now for a message from our sponsor.
Stroke-a-my, lick-a-my, suck-a-my cock. It's the first time for you, so here's what you do. Unzip me and strip me and show me you care. Don't go ripping out my pubic hair.
Limited time offer on 9B9T at 00.
You can do it with ease.
But wait! There's more!
99-cent special offer.
Come to 00 Nether now and buy a prostitute for 1 diamond.
As you all probably heard or guessed from the intro, Minicard 11 came back to 9B9T.
And managed to quit again in less than 2 months.
You can really tell how he became friends with Squawky. They have a lot in common.
At least Minicard didn't make a fucking video about it.
One could say that, during this brief comeback, Minicard actually accomplished more than in his first 2 years combined.
Think about it, NVHQ10 lasted a whole month. How crazy is that?
And people actually seem to like hanging around him.
Technically, new fags only started being something comparable to people just a few minutes ago.
Touché.
Minicard also complained about the community channel history video on him, calling it biased and inaccurate.
To this, Frost had the following to say. Very mature.
Not inaccurate, for sure.
And the HQ10 was for many a nostalgic event. In fact, the base was leaked by Frost T0 and griefed by Flashback. Minicard wouldn't have wanted it to go in any other way, I'm sure. While a second and a rumored third base were in the works, Minicard suddenly vanished with no adequate explanation.
One of them, called Def Phil Fokrin whatever, that one, was mysteriously griefed by Flashback shortly after.
Many suspect that Minicard was, in fact, the one who leaked it. Because reasons.
Maybe he wanted to make me a birthday present?
Yeah. Maybe. Whatever the reason was, he is probably gone for good. He was survived by a single loving henchman and a possible, hypothetical Requiem invite.
Wasn't survived by Requiem by much, heh. The world will not see the likes of him in 1,000 years. But
speaking of henchmen, Here to be interviewed we have Zelice, but we are gonna do things a bit differently from normal.
We will be taking all the questions that you the audience always wanted to ask about Minicard 11 and direct them to Zelice.
Here with us today we have Zelice, former basemate and official biographer of Minicard 11.
Thanks for giving me the chance to be here, Atomic.
Okay, new fags and nobodies, you may now call us at the number you see on screen to ask Zelice any questions about Minicard 11's character or about the book Zelice is writing about him.
Alright, first question is from Syotos Green, calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
What was the name of the account that griefed Requiem, aka Dohana2?
Dohana2, I presume.
Yeah, Dohana2, baby.
That's enough, we're moving on to our next caller. Sorry for that.
It's okay, it takes more to make me mad.
Next question is from Inzoide, who is calling straight from N5. Wow. Inzoide, what would you like to know about Minicard 11 or Zelice's new book?
Hey, big fan of SwagNews, love the show. I had a question for Zelice.
Go ahead.
I was just wondering if you would like to smell my farts.
Moving on.
Go sicken yourself with cholera and dysentery by indulging in your scat fetish, you disgusting menloid.
Next question, coming from LLJLLJLJLJJL, who is calling from Midgard. That's an original name to be sure.
Oh yeah, Dohana2, grief Dohana2, baby.
God damn it. Sorry, Zelice, it usually isn't this bad.
It's okay, I'm very neutral. Neutral, neutrality, neutralism, that's me, I am neutral.
Weird flex but okay.
Looks like we have a call from Briber. Why does the name sound familiar?
Hello there, Briber. What do you want to ask?
Damn it. Finally, a call from someone who won't just troll. Conan the Terrible, calling from Tel Aviv.
That was just weird.
Does anyone have questions about Minicard?
Looks like someone called Little Fin 9 is calling from Nevada. Hello there, what would you like to ask?
Yeah, I actually do have a question about Minicard. I'm sorry about all these prank calls that you're getting. Anyways, my question is this: is it true that Syotos 86 and Minicard 11 had a deep sexual relationship involving smelly far-filled anal sex?
Roll the ad.
Somebody once told me that I could play some Minecraft without rules with some people online. So I log into MC and it's every day, bro, with the NV you flow. 9 bases blew up and I see you flying round spawn with your nitro and I'm like, KYSU.
It ain't NVHQ if it isn't blowing up. Yo, mine can't hand me the chords, I'm finna depart.
Greatest lazy nickel war. All other bit.
Wick talks so much shit, he has an anime pick. Hey.
Mini, now I know I was wrong. I messed up and now you're gone. Mini, come home.
Another thing that has happened is the first 9B9T presidential election.
Meaningless title compared to mine. Actually, Atomic, what's my title?
What do you mean?
I mean, Syotos is king and all that. What's mine?
I don't follow.
God damn it, Atomic, say I'm a god.
Sure. The election worked.
Say it.
Alright, you're a god.
Thank you, co-host Atomic Squid 110. The elections were announced by Conan MC.
And that was my line, rude. The elections started as some stupid ploy to calm down the masses of public, but Conan might have underestimated how far people are willing to go for a colored role. Candidates who ran for the presidency included myself, Shradify, Valentina 666, Cetron, Cowman, Islime, 99Y, Inzoide, and Jot.
With dox attempts, new fag flinging shit on each other and stashes being griefed quote unquote in support of a candidate, yeah, right, they gave us the drama we had been missing for months now.
Unsurprisingly, the election was won by an old fag, Jot. The surprising thing, however, is that the other candidate who made it to the final runoff was new.
And a tranny. Guess we've fallen to new lows as a server.
Valentina 666 actually ended up losing the runoff by a rather close margin.
What really shocks me is the amount of people that showed up to vote. More than 100 players were willing to actively engage in this shit.
Don't act like you didn't participate.
Okay, I voted Jot.
Here in studio we have the president himself, role validated by none other than JJ, Jot.
Hello. It's a huge honor to be here, second only to being on Fox and Friends.
Now Mr. President, walk us through your glorious election victory over those new fags and nobodies you ran against.
You know I'm sitting right here.
It was a very hard fought battle from the moment I announced my candidacy. The topics were to destroy my campaign with lies and threats. Lighting a topic web and told all of his critics I was a bad, very controlled by the way. While crooked threat tried to collect my documents. Pathetic.
Never stop dropping those red pills, Mr. President.
I won't just sit here while Jot.
I think you mean President Jot.
Fine. I won't sit here while President Jot lies about my campaign. We ran a campaign based on honesty, new friends, civil rights. I even endorsed you in the runoff round.
Thank you for your vote. I appreciate that. I really do. You were the least bad the topic. That's what I say about you. The topic like crazy, but and crooked really heard that.
You know I don't fully agree with that characterization.
Moving on from the concerns of a B-tier candidate who couldn't even make it into the runoff round, let's talk more about the runoff, Mr. President. How did you clinch that victory over that basket case Valentina?
It's really simple. You see, madness, but is a whole host of things. The conservatives of 1919 couldn't possibly stop it. First of all, he's transgender. Second of all, he's an anarchist communist. That just for doesn't want to get a real job. Does 1919 really want to have a president who won't even get a real job? I don't think so.
Aren't there concerns about you having a significant number of fraudulent votes from people who don't even play on 9B9T?
Okay, so first of all, the topic are out here lying in the topic way about my fraudulent votes to try and get me impeached. Like old and little friends will try to tell you I had 5 fraudulent votes. That's a total lie. I only had 2 fraudulent votes.
How is that better?
I'm sorry, Swagmas, but I thought this was an interview, not a trial. Can you put a in your post here?
Yeah, shut up, Atomic.
But I
fuck up, you stupid new faggot-loving fuck.
I won't.
No one wants to hear what a failed presidential candidate has to say.
Any ways, I'd just like to say thank you to the people of 1919 for electing me to be the president. We will make 1919 great again together.
Thanks for coming in, Mr. President. May your Reich last 1,000 years.
All right, enough of that. Roll the ad.
To top the existing effort to bring down subreddit quality to even lower depths, new fags have begun organizing, sometimes with rather hilarious outcomes.
Groups of all sorts have begun forming. Some names include X, the Arbiters, Bulgaria, and
Look, we can overlook the lame names. After all, there's nothing lamer than Team Destiny.
Actually, SwagNews, they made one named like that too.
Are you shitting me?
Nope. It's real.
God damn it, new fags suck.
These groups, usually harmful only to their members, have ended up engaging in an amount of roleplay that makes the presidential election pale in comparison.
Didn't some random hillbilly declare war on one of those groups and lose within 2 days?
How does that even happen?
Whatever. There's really not much to say other than this. Cut it out. This much cringe isn't healthy.
And that's all for this episode. Merry Christmas again, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic content.
Also please submit some fan-made shorts for the ad spaces because the ones Conan makes suck.